Retirement planning can be a complicated process that's filled with challenges, both financial and emotional. We help families every day navigate this wonderful part of their lives. And if you were to ask our clients what they wish they knew to stop doing, I can tell you that there are 6 things that they would tell you about. A few of them are pretty controversial, and I think you'll find these really helpful. So if you're retired or thinking about retirement, then I encourage to jot down 2 or 3 of them that really resonate with you most. All right, number 1, the first thing they'll tell you to stop doing in your 50s and 60s is to stop upgrading your lifestyles every time that you get a pay raise or a cost of living adjustment. Folks, there's nothing wrong with improving your lifestyle, especially as you progress through your career and you earn more money. But you really need to be careful, especially if you are something like a GS14, GS15, or you are in the science field. When we are building a retirement plan, our primary goal is to maintain lifestyle. Right? This is the basis from which we begin to start a plan. Living in an expensive area like we do here in the DC metro area means that these raises or bonuses or COLAs can be a pretty significant amount, especially if you're later in your career. And this can be dangerous, especially if you are already maxing out your TSP. You're thinking you're doing all of the savings that you can do. So all of this extra income that you start to get turns into lifestyle. And the danger is that over time, you start to grow accustomed to this new cash flow and increased spending. And that means that once you get to retirement, you're going to have saved that much more to be able to last your entire life at these newer and higher spending rates. Number 2, stop over-supporting adult children that can take care of themselves. As parents, we want what's best for our kids, and it's really easy to say, sure, we'll help you with that down payment on your home, or yeah, no problem, we'll take care of grad school for you. And listen, folks, if you can afford to do this and it's been built into your retirement plan, then great, you should do it. In fact, we have several families who have indicated to us that supporting their kids in this way is really important to them. So we were able to build that into the retirement plan well ahead of time. But the key here is that it did not jeopardize their own financial independence. On the other hand, we've seen cases where the family has become the Joneses Federal Credit Union for the kids because anytime they needed financial support, they were helping the children. When you start to bankroll the kids all the time, this can really lead to challenges over time in your plan. Remember that retirement plans don't fail overnight. So you need to make sure that the decisions you make now don't impact your future as well. Now, I know it's controversial, but please hear my heart on this. If you become a burden to your kids later in life because you couldn't support yourself, that will probably be a lot worse than them having to fend for themselves right now. All right, number 3, stop worrying. Worrying steals the joy from within us, and life is just too short to be consistently worrying about, will we be financially independent? Will we have enough money to last all of our retirement? Your time is the only unrenewable resource that you have available to you. And the closer you get to retirement, the clearer this is going to become to you. Regret is about looking towards the past, but anxiety and worrying is about looking towards the future. And I can say that for some people, the process of getting a retirement plan in place really helps them to have that peace of mind and start to begin to let go of that worry. In fact, we've had some people become emotional in our office when we walk through how everything comes together in retirement for them. They were so concerned about being able to stop working that the stress was really unbearable. And learning that, hey, everything's going to be fine with this plan that we created together. You could practically see the weight come off their shoulders. And if you're 60 years old today, you on average have roughly 270 months left in your lifetime here on Earth. Some of us will get less, others will get more, but even with more, you're not going to have the energy that you have right now to go out and seek living the life that you really want to live. So if you're spending your time working or worrying constantly and it's affecting your joy, just remember that you're robbing yourself of the time that you have left here on Earth to do the things that you love with the people you care about. And I'm going to talk about the next one here, but if you found that any of these have resonated with you, will you hit the thumbs up on the video for us? Every week we release new videos to help you guys plan better retirement. So if you're retired or you're coming up to it, then subscribe so that you can get more videos just like this one and others that talk about how to build a retirement plan. Number 4, the next thing that our clients would tell you to stop doing is to stop sacrificing unnecessarily. This one is kind of the opposite of the one we talked about before. Maybe you've been a really good saver your whole life and you've got a good chunk of change saved up for retirement. Well, do you really need to work that much longer? Are you in a place where you can start to put things in motion and create the systems that will get you to a successful retirement? What are your goals and what is it going to take to get you there? These are all things that can be answered within the context of retirement planning. And of course, we're a little biased, but we have seen firsthand the impact that a quality retirement plan implemented correctly can have on really allowing a family to live a retirement they truly appreciate and feel fulfilled with. So if you find yourself thinking about what could life look like instead, then just know that you might not realize it, but it's beginning to wear down on you. And if it's a sacrifice, maybe it's one that you just don't need to keep doing. Now, the next one is to stop judging yourself. We find that many families may not feel comfortable with the amount of money they have saved for retirement, or maybe they're living in regret of some things they did or didn't do. Folks, I will tell you that no two retirement plans are the same. Some people have more money, others have a little less, but the process of retirement planning is making sure that what you do have is working well for you and it's supporting the life that you choose to live. The fear of not being financially independent is something that can absolutely cause you to judge yourself. I should have saved better, or we should have invested more aggressively. Whatever it is. The point is, retirement plans come in all shapes and sizes, and you'd be surprised at what's possible if you just have the right plan in place. So take advantage of the time that you have left, and also take advantage of these two videos on the right of your screen that also talk about how to build a better retirement plan. Until next time, stay wise and stay wealthy.